Hello, my wonderful, wonderful people, and welcome back. So, as you can tell, I am back from my trip to the COEX Starfield shopping mall. And no, I don't want to do a haul right now. I'm not going to do any hauls, but I wanted to share with you 4 little things I got. So as you've seen, the first place I went to was the bookstore. So first was the bookstore, then was the big library. And in the bookstore, I got 2 things. First, I got something that is like conversations in Korean, so I can practice a little bit. This one was like the tiniest book. So I decided to get this to at least maybe practice a little bit Korean. I should be better than I am. I don't know if it's my fault or... yeah, I don't know. But, and this is more fun, I think. So when I was young and I started to read, we had special books that helped you as a kid learn how to read. Those stories were simple, but the sentences were like complete. I know this sounds weird, but let me explain. When you have a children's book, like, not a book they read, but the ones you read to them, like the Hungry Hungry Caterpillar or anything like that, they are written differently. You have a page, you have a little bit of text, and you have a big picture. And that's it. So the story has to function in a way where you just have a little bit of text and the pictures. That's why it's for small children. It's easy to understand, but it's not the same when you want to read something because you're not in a flow. You don't have the typical book style books. And therefore there are books that are shorter than books for adults or young adults or whoever, and they're especially made for kids. So today I went to the bookstore and I went to that section of the store. So you have a lot of different kinds of books meant for kids that just start out reading. The funny thing is, some of the stories didn't quite feel like they were for kids. So you have books that look like a manga or a manga, whatever you prefer. You have stories that are about football or princesses, whatever, any kind of genre you like. And then you have books that are classical literature, but like way slimmer and probably way easier to read. So I do have a special connection to Frankenstein, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I did a paper on it in school, and I had a lot of fun like tearing it apart because it was my idea to do this paper and it was my idea to do this book, which I think is no longer possible in the German school system. Now the teacher will tell you what you have to do. So yeah, I look back on that very fondly, and because of that, and because I've read the story in German and in English and probably more than once, I decided to get Frankenstein as a reading learning thing. So yeah, I thought this was kind of cool, so I wanted to share it with you, because this is, as I said, it's different than typical small children's books. I do have them, but when you try to translate them, it doesn't flow the same because it's more oh, the caterpillar woke up this morning. He is very, very hungry. What only shall he do? You know, it's not like you normally would read a sentence. So, and sometimes it's even written more easily than you would write a normal sentence or in a different kind of style. So I think this will be interesting. I will take a lot of time to read each page because it is written in a normal kind of way, but yeah, we also have a lot of pictures, which is nice, which the books I remember also had. So we had very simple books where there was like the words were even like separated, so you knew which was which syllable. And later on we had simply written books. One of my favorites were the alsoo. Yeah, but I not only got those 2 books to practice, now that I'm back here, and I kind of want to practice, I also got these 2. So, if you remember, in Japan, I got myself some gacha. And in this case, this was a very special one. I told you this one, the whole thing glows in the dark, and there's like a tiny little ring inside it. Let me get my little buddy out. Here. So. So you have this cute little figurine that also glows in the dark, that fits with the whole thing. So this is the only gacha where I really wanted to keep the whole thing, because this one also has the face. These ones are called Musik, and all of them glow in the dark, which I love. They remind me a little bit of the spirits in the Ghibli movies, you know, the little forest spirits, but they are different. So sadly, the ones I liked the most were were like the tired ones, I think, where all of them were like, oh, in a way. They no longer are available right now, but these ones are kind of cute. They're cheering, and I found these ones, which are made, which are like museum themed, and there's one that's like with like the painting, the girl with the pearl earrings, but there's also one, I don't think I will get it, let's be honest, but there's one that's like the melting clocks from Dali, and that's one of my favorite paintings ever. So yeah, I don't think we will get that, but I'm happy anyways. And these ones are just like happy cheering little guys. There's also right now working ones, which I was like, no, I don't want anything working. And there's some that do yoga poses, but these 2 were the ones I wanted. So we're going to so we're going to open them together, and we will look at them, and we will start with the cheering one. Of course, the top is glued to the sides. I have never done this before, but I've seen a lot of people who like to open these kinds of things. Here in Asia, you have a lot of different things that are like these kind of surprise figurines. I mean, they're similar to gacha. You don't know what you get. The biggest difference is they are way more expensive than a gacha ball. So when you spend like 400, 500 yen for a gacha ball, which would be probably here, let's say 5,000 won on a gacha ball, these ones are 8,600 for one figurine. They are cheaper than buying something where you say, I want exactly this figurine. That always plays into the you don't know what you get part, but they're also more expensive than what comes in the little balls. Okay, enough talking. Let's see who we got. So we also have this pocket where they're in, and of course we have this little sheet of paper that shows us which ones there are. So if you want to have all of them, yeah, you will have to buy more and be lucky. Okay, let's open this one. Is there? Yeah. I can see. Oh! So here we have a little cheering dude. This one is the Smisky marching, because he has the little stick. And as you can tell, they're like really hard. They're high quality. These ones are simple compared to other boxes you can get and other things you can collect. But I really like that because they're glow in the dark, and I like that they're so simple. So yeah, this is him. He does not look happy, but that's perfect. Oh, he fell over. Next one. I took it out of the box. Let's have a look at the possible Smiskies we can get. And there's always, so there's six where you know which ones there are, and there might be like a secret one you can get. So what do we have? We have the Source, Raijin, Fujin, Bacchus, Velasquez, Dali, and the earring, the pearl earring, of course. Okay. You know which one I want, so let's all hope together I'm lucky. I'm not going to be angry if it's not him. It's the Source. Oh, he's also very cute. He looks a little bit confused with his water bucket. But yeah, so I might get another one. I don't know. They're, as I said, I like them. I think they're really cute, and I wanted to get them anyways during my whole trip in each country, or especially in Thailand and in Japan and Taiwan. I've seen them a lot of times, but because I didn't want to carry them all the time, I knew that once I was here and once I found them, I would get them. So I did. Yes, I've rearranged them. And this little guy now can almost look at you. Almost. He tends to roll around. So I'm going to read to you what they are before I'm going to leave you for this vlog. Smisky are curious little creatures that love hiding in corners. They stay hidden and their existence is a bit of a mystery. At night, they start to glow, though nobody quite knows why. So yeah, those are my new friends. And as you could probably tell, the mall itself is a bit different than other malls. So you have more than just a shopping mall. You also have the aquarium we went to the first time we were here in Seoul. There's a big like music hall, but I think it's more for musical theater and things like that. You can watch there. There's a cinema. There's a lot of food courts, which is normal for malls. And yeah, you have the wonderful, very beautiful Starfield library in it, which is just a library. It's not something that's like made for tourists, even though it looks so pretty that a lot of people go there and take pictures, especially with the big tree in the middle, the big fake tree. But yeah, I spent my time there and did some photo editing, which I couldn't really film because if I would have filmed it, I would have filmed everyone around me as well. So I didn't. But just so you know, I did not only go there for shopping, I also did some work. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what I will do tomorrow. I have an idea, but it kind of depends on the weather. If it stays like this, like today, which was better than expected, or if the forecast will be right and it will be raining again. You never know. It's summertime. It's raining a lot. I knew this would happen. So yeah, I'll see what I do tomorrow. And you will see what I do tomorrow in the next vlog. So let me remind you for this one, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Stay healthy And yeah, I'll see you in the next vlog. Until then, bye!